Participants of BTX Cares Talks are fully vaccinated, wear face masks, and follow social distancing guidelines. During these segments, face masks are removed to provide clear messaging to the public. Our production crew continues to wear face masks and maintain social distancing during the filming of these productions.
Brownsville. I'm Michelle Jones, the city's epidemiologist, and I wanted to welcome you to BTX Cares Talks. And this is where we discuss those important topics that affect our community. For today's episode, we have with us Ms. Lisa Mitchell-Bennett, and she is with the School of Public Health, UT.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming down. So for those of you who might not know Ms. Lisa, do you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and kind of what you do at the UT School of Public Health?
Sure. Well, my role at the School of Public Health here in Brownsville is to make sure that we're engaging with the community and we're providing programs that address the health issues that we're studying. So we have some great faculty doing really important research on our community. And then we've got a large team that's out there taking that research and turning it around and trying to address those health issues that we're finding.
And do you have programs that are set up to help those individuals?
We do, and I think one that we want to talk about today is Tu Salud Si Cuenta, and that's a program that really started in Brownsville many years ago, and now has expanded to 11 cities across Cameron and Hidalgo County.
Oh, that's so wonderful. So let's talk about someone in our community who's interested in participating in some of the Tu Salud Si Cuenta activities and program. How would they go about doing that?
So I think the best way is to go to our website. You can just Google Tu Salud Si Cuenta.
Right.
It's tusaludsicuenta.org. And on that homepage where you land, you're going to see free exercise classes, and that's a great way. One of the big hallmarks of our program is to provide free exercise programming to the community, different levels of exercise, low impact, high impact for the whole family. And so you can click on that free exercise classes on that link, and it'll take you to all of the different cities, and you can go to the first one, which is Brownsville, and you'll see a myriad of options of classes, including things like Zumba, of course, and boot camp. We also have yoga, and we have low impact therapy yoga, strength and conditioning training, and we also have online classes.
Okay. And can I access those from the same page?
So that calendar will give you all of the information that you need, and there's also a phone number to call. Each of the communities, including Brownsville, has a community health worker that's part of Tu Salud Si Cuenta. Here in Brownsville, we're lucky to have Elba Vasquez. So you can call if you need more information, but you can also just show up at the venue. The addresses are there. Right now, we're trying to be super safe because of COVID, and so we're doing a lot of our classes outside. We're social distancing. We're really encouraging people who come to be vaccinated, of course, but we are kind of back and running. And then if you feel safer doing it from your home, we have a lot of online classes. We also have social media, Facebook pages. Tu Salud Si Cuenta RGV is our Facebook page, and so you can also access those online classes there.
Oh, great. So let's say I've contacted one of our community health workers, and I have maybe mobility issues, or I'm pregnant. Is there a way for me to kind of modify or work with the personal trainers?
So absolutely, in every class, there are trained, instructors who know to be on the lookout. They actually will offer people to register for the program. You can either just show up for the classes and participate. They're always on the lookout. You sign a consent, and they'll ask you if you have any kind of limitations or conditions that might get in the way with exercising in any way. So they'll adapt the class for you. We also have some classes that are specifically for people with low impact or mobility issues. And then you can also register to be part of the program. The program is more than just the exercise classes. You'll get an individual follow-up visit either at your home or if you prefer somewhere else. And we will be checking your blood pressure, your weight, your BMI, and doing some individualized kind of training sessions with you, talking about nutrition, because we know that exercise alone is not enough. We got to work on what we eat as well. And so if you choose to enroll in that program, of course, everything is completely free. Then you'll get that kind of personalized follow-up. But otherwise, you can also just attend the classes and be part of that kind of fun group exercise.
And develop that kind of camaraderie with individuals. One thing I did want to ask you, since we do have a lot of stay-at-home mothers and they have younger children, are children allowed to go with their mothers, or even if they have a father, stay-at-home father, to go to any of these classes, or are there?
Sure, they're allowed to attend. The programming is really geared to adults, so the exercises themselves are probably a little bit more adult-focused, but we do have a lot of kids who come along, and they're welcome. We, especially younger kids, love to do the dance and the Zumba and even the yoga. So they're welcome to join. But again, the programming is really focused on adults.
Yeah, and I think it's great when they see their parents participating in those things. It kind of instills that healthy lifestyle from a young age.
For sure.
And then I noticed that you said anyone can join or participate in the exercise classes, but you did also mention that there was a program. Is there a criteria to enter into the program, or is it just open to?
So it's really open to any adult, 18 or over in the community. All of our community health workers are bilingual, they speak English and Spanish, and they will do that follow-up with you and kind of tailor that education. We also have a diabetes prevention program that's part of this, and also we work with the Brownsville Wellness Coalition to offer La Cocina Alegre, or healthy, happy cooking classes. And so we really try to round out to keep those messages around nutrition and exercise together, because we know that they really work hand in hand. And so once you're connected to those classes or part of this program, all of those opportunities are free to you.
Okay. So I know that you mentioned the Brownsville Wellness Coalition as kind of a partner. Do you also have other partners that you can help with resources? Because I do know when the families do come and they're participating, they might have other needs that need to be met, not necessarily just the food and the exercise.
Right. So our community health workers are definitely have access to a lot of resources, and they can refer out to other programs. We work with some local clinics as well. And so, I think that's the beauty of having a community health worker who kind of knows those resources and can connect people as well.
Yeah, so it's like you're looking at the entire family and what they need, because sometimes healthy lifestyles, you have to alleviate some of the stress that they might have in other areas.
Yeah.
I also noticed that you have a 21-day challenge. Did you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. This is actually something that we're working with a coalition called Unidos contra la Diabetes, or UCD, and this is a valley-wide 21-day hydration challenge, and it's to get people to reduce the amount of sugary beverages that they're drinking, whether it's sodas or hydration drinks or lemonade or juice. We really want folks to focus on that water, because we know it has so many benefits. And it starts on November 1st, and the goal is between November 1st and November 21st for everyone to drink 8 glasses of water a day and try to create that habit. And there are some prizes and kind of fun things with the UCD RGV Facebook page, which we'll share, with some of the resources here. And if you go to that page and you post pictures of yourself and talk about your experience drinking water, then you'll be entered into some weekly prizes. So that's just a fun thing that we want to support, because we know that drinking water is a really important part of being healthy.
Definitely, because I think a lot of people don't realize how much sugar is in a lot of the beverages that we drink. So before we close out, is there anything that we might not have spoken about, or something that we need to let our residents know, audience know?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. I just want to say, if you, Michelle, had a pill or a treatment that could help you prevent or control your diabetes, could help you prevent or control high blood pressure, prevent or control depression and anxiety, prevent some types of cancer, and it was free, would you take that pill or treatment?
Definitely.
And so that is really physical activity, is that. it has been found in many studies to be really the key to either both preventing and controlling all of those chronic diseases that many people in our community face. And our community deserves to have access to beautiful places and great opportunities to exercise. Just because we have economic challenges doesn't mean that our community can't, go to a park and do yoga and meet people and be in a beautiful place together. And I think that's what we're really trying to promote with Tu Salud Si Cuenta. And we want everyone to know that it's free, it's open to the public. Many of the classes are outside, which is a benefit. You're in nature, it helps your mental health, and that's really important. And then I also just wanted to speak with our Spanish-speaking population a little bit. So I did want to say, para los que no hablan inglés, que están escuchando este segmento, estamos hablando de un programa que se llama Tu Salud Si Cuenta. Ese programa es completamente gratis. Pueden ir al sitio del internet o en Facebook, Tu Salud Si Cuenta. Ahí vas a ver calendarios con todas las clases. Aquí en Brownsville tenemos muchas opciones para bajo impacto, alto impacto, para toda la familia. Tenemos Zumba, yoga, bootcamp, strength and conditioning, clases para levantar pesos y todo para toda la familia. Queremos que participen, es completamente gratis, es tan importante el ejercicio y la actividad física para mantener su salud mental, su salud física. Y queremos que nos acompañen en las clases gratis, y si prefieren, pues también tenemos clases en el internet. Desde su casa también pueden participar.
And I wanted to thank you once again, Lisa, for coming on down and talking about the program.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right. And this is Michelle Jones with BTX Cares Talks, and I want to remind you to stay safe and to stay sanitized.